I'm live now. Alrighty, well here we go. I guess I'm live for the first time. Rusty and Rachel are my guests this evening. And I really enjoyed meeting them at Shoot Dang. And let's see. Hello, Cindy Brown, Simply Jan, Treasure Hunter. Can you hear me, Rusty? Raise your hand if you can hear me, Rusty. Okay, good. Treasure Hunter and MT Homestead's in the house. Thank you so much, MT Homestead. You've really encouraged me. Let's see. Beth Cornett. Brian. Hello there, Redbird Farm. We don't bring the audio use over to you. Good. I'm glad you didn't, because I'm sorry, but that was horrible. But all righty. I'm not going to drag this on too much longer. I would like to get Rusty and Rachel in here from Robertson's Belly Acres. Hello. Who?
Hey. Hi, guys. Robertson's Belly Acres is in the house.
Hey, man, there's lots of people in here. Woo-woo. Hi, everybody.
They cheated. MT Homestead sent them all over to me.
That's awesome.
That's not cheating. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's what family's about.
So
22 people in here already. Hit that thumbs up, you guys.
Ooh, thanks, Lazy Days. Heck, you guys are awesome.
does my video look decent?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a lot of glare. I'm going to try to get rid of that. They said in order to get rid of that, all you have to do is...
Hey, MT Homestead, Simply Jan, whoop whoop. Hi, guys. We can't get rid of the glare because...
I'm trying to get rid of the glare in my glasses so you can see my eyes. Is that better?
Just have to take them off.
How am I going to read the chats? No. Okay, we're done with that. All right, I'm done screwing with that. Okay. Those chats aren't any bigger. I thought I displayed them bigger.
Hey,
I'm dyslexic people, so you're going to have to forgive me. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get more than 40 people in this place. That's why I've got Rusty and Rachel in here. He loves reading
Rachel loves reading the comments. That's right.
Yeah, I just have to learn not to read them out loud all the time.
More light. Kind of dark. Oh, it did affect the darkness. Okay, then that means I'm going to have to put the glare in my eye. So you'd rather have glare in my eye than darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Okay. Can I leave it now?
Hey, Mike.
Mike.
Treasure Hunter. Isn't he the one with the yurt? Is he the one with the yurt?
No.
Uh-oh.
Yurt is Corey and Cynthia.
Oh, I know them. I know.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Mistake. And I'm going to make a lot of mistakes.
That's all right.
I got my Shoot Dang shirt.
Shoot dang. Bang, bang.
I haven't even worn it yet. I did want to show, because everybody's been showing what they got at Shoot Dang, and I know I'm late, but this is my first live chat, so I guess I got to do it now. So I got my Shoot Dang shirt, and of course, I got my Ridge Life shirt.
Go Ridge Life.
Go Ridge Life.
Go Ridge Life. And then Empty Homestead gave me 2 shirts.
All
right.
I got the light blue one and the dark blue one.
Heck yeah.
Linda Peterson says, howdy. Hi, Linda.
Where did my stuff go? Oh.
Top drawer, right-hand side.
Of course, Ridge Life koozie. Got his koozie. And what else? What else? My Jason and Danielle stickers.
Aw.
Oh.
That's good. I really like this sticker. It's very well done.
Just like Jason. Looks like a cartoon.
And then I got my altruistic farmstead. Wait a minute,
Yep.
is that yeah, farmstead.
Mhm.
And then of course I got my sticker for
MT.
Homestead. Business card from Overland Homers. Wait a minute. Folksy Overlander. Can you see that?
I didn't see them
I
there.
didn't either.
Well, I think they're a new channel. They're one of the last ones I interviewed
Okay.
in my 30-second interview one. And then please forgive me. I don't know where the card is for this. There's no label on it, but everybody knows who made these.
That's
Lazy C.
Lazy C Homestead.
Yes, I remember that now.
Yeah.
You should be leather.
Shitty. Mhm. Yes, those are awesome.
They are. And this smell is so good.
Which scent did you get?
I got leather.
Ooh,
Leather.
leather.
And that's all I got. I really didn't even think about getting stuff. But that's okay. That's okay. Next time. I'll definitely be there next time because Papa and I had an awesome experience.
That's awesome.
good.
Yes.
We really enjoyed meeting Papa. I liked it. He'd come down from the room for a little bit and he'd always come over and say hi and we'd stand there and visit for a minute and then he'd just tootle on off and go find somebody else to talk to.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not paying attention to the chats. Maybe I need these.
Vineyard Farmhouse. Yeah. Jan says, I gave you a sticker.
Oh, that's better. Now I can see it, so I can't read it. Give you a sticker. Vineyard Farmhouse. She's gonna give me a sticker. Yeesh. That's not from Loose Faucet, is it?
But it smells good.
Hey, I got butt naked, but it smells good. Oh! That was the name of one of the. I got what?
Yeah, that's what you got to get used to is you don't ever know what people are going to say in these things.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, I could get halfway through reading it out loud and then realize that I'm screwed.
That
Right.
is me all the time. That's why Paul posts all the things he posts because most of the time I read them before I realize. But that really was one of the names of the
Yeah.
scents.
Vineyard Farmhouse, I gave you a sticker at
Honey
Shoot.
Badger says what all you have for farm animals.
Okay, she wasn't making a weird joke. She was telling me she gave me a sticker. And you know what? I remember you giving me a sticker, and I don't. I apologize, and I will show it on the next time, which will be next Wednesday.
It's going to look like this.
Are you sure? Because I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I know her logo. But I don't remember having it in my stuff. Well, I will look for it and I will show it in the next live, which will be next week.
Yeah, read it before you're saying it out loud because it might get you in
I'm going
trouble.
to take a quick look at who I'm missing here.
Honey Badgers wants to
Oh,
know.
they're lazy days ahead.
Farm animals.
Honey Badger's Homestead asked what farm animals we have. And we have, right now, all we have for farm animals is chickens. We've already taken all our bacon seeds to freezer camp, so we're down to just chickens now.
For now.
Now, I've been following you guys since I knew about you guys, but I had to backtrack in order to find out more about you. And last night I realized that you guys had a farm before this.
Yes.
Or where you are
Yes.
now. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we were over on Keystone Lake. We had 6.6 acres over there. What all we have out there on the farm?
Oh, wow. We had everything. We had goats and pigs and cows and ducks and geese and chickens and turkeys and
A horse and a donkey.
a horse and a donkey and cats and dogs and
A cradle? Was there a cradle?
well, Rusty's best friend would say, I'm coming to visit y'all because I want to come see the zoo. Because we always had
petting zoo.
coming to the petting zoo because we always had something different.
You did. I was surprised because I didn't know that about you guys. The first parts of your videos that I know of is when you were moving into the house you're in now. So
Okay.
I didn't know about before.
So the farm was kind of our classroom. So we learned so much on the farm. We lived on the farm for 4 years. And then when the housing market kind of went crazy, we
So did
sold.
I.
Yeah, we decided to sell and downsize because we were in a 3,000 square foot home, and all our kids had grown up and moved out, and it was a huge house with just us. And we were just, I mean, the whole second floor, nobody ever went up there.
The only time anybody went to the second floor is if Rachel had time to go to the sewing room because she turned our daughter's bedroom into a sewing room.
Yeah.
And it was just way too much. My parents had put their house on the market in the town they lived in, was going to move closer to Tulsa for the doctors. And they put it at the same price they bought it for 5 years before. They got full asking price in 5 days. So being the brain surgeon that I am, I told Rachel, I said, hey, let's throw the farm out there and see if we can make a couple bucks. And we marked it up like 50 grand over what we paid for it 4 years before. It was on the market 2 days and had a full asking price offer. So we were going to scramble looking for a place to live.
Well, we were flipping houses at the time. And so we had just started a project and we had 37 days to flip a house, completely flip a house to have a place to move into. So we flipped a house in 37 days while we were still doing our commercial lawn care. So we were working lawn care all day, like it was, we would mow apartment complexes and Walmart. And so anyway, we would mow all day and then
We usually leave the house about 7 in the morning and we'd mow till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We get done mowing and just go straight to the new house and work there till midnight, 1, 2 o'clock, go home, sleep 3 or 4 hours and do it again.
and pack in between. So we still had to pack up the entire farm. We had to sell a bunch of stuff because at the farm, we also had all the outbuildings. So we were like selling stuff on Facebook. We were just selling. And so then we flipped that house and we only lived there for like 6 months before we found this place. So
You guys really are the jack of all trade kind of thing.
Yes.
Well, you also mentioned that you were that you worked on the oil rigs.
Yes. I grew up in the oil field And my dad worked in the oil field for Texaco for most of my life. I mean, he was there 25 years when he retired. So at the ripe old age of 16, I decided I'm going to be like my dad. And I went to work on the rigs, and on summer vacations, Christmas vacation and breaks, weekends, I was out there working on the rigs. And then when I got out of high school, I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. And I joined the Navy and left.
Wow. That's
I'm exhausted.
you guys have how many kids? This isn't supposed to be an interview, but these are things.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
We have 400 kids. Really, there's 3. It just feels like 400.
Pretty much.
So 2 boys and a daughter, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. We have 2 grandbabies.
Yeah, a boy and a girl.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Navy is almost the same thing as the oil field, or what? Linda said Navy is almost the same thing. Thanks for your service, Rusty, Brenda said.
Absolutely.
So I know that I have lazy days as I picked him as a moderator. How come it doesn't show up that he is a moderator?
He is a moderator.
On StreamYard, you won't see the moderators. They won't be highlighted in blue. You'll just be able to see, like when Lazy Days posts a link, you'll be able to see that. But through StreamYard, you won't be able to see that they're who the moderators are. You just.
But on regular YouTube, you can see that he's highlighted.
Yes, because I usually watch other people on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of figured that, but I wanted to, bring that up.
Yeah.
And,
we didn't have very many moderators until one night here, probably 3-4 months ago. We had some trolls hit, and I turned into Oprah, and I said, "You're a mod, and you're a mod, and you're a mod, and you're a mod."
You get to be a moderator, and you get to
That's
be
right.
everybody.
Everybody's a moderator.
Oh my God, Jared Crocker is in here? Seriously?
Yeah.
Jared Crocker's in the house.
I figured I would have to be on here for a while before I was noticed by him. Thanks for showing up, Jared. That's awesome.
Jared's a pretty good guy. You never know when Jared or Jason are going to pop in. I mean, they're in and out. And
I did his 30-second interview. He's the only one I had to take over 3 times because the camera, or I couldn't get the camera button to go up right. I need to tell you something about me. What do you want to know about me? Beth, Courtney, or Cornette?
Yeah. So how big is your vineyard, Brian?
We have 36 acres of grapes.
Wow.
And we have 67 acres total with houses and fields and ponds and all that stuff.
Right.
So yeah, it keeps us busy.
Yeah. So I know nothing about grapes. Is it all white grapes, or do you?
We have all Concord grapes.
Concord. Okay.
And when you drink the wine, it's a sweet wine.
Okay.
So it's best for jams and jellies. So let's see here. Oh no, Jared. Loose faucets in here. You better watch out. Hey, 12 Stones Ranch. Hello, how you doing? Glad to see you can make it to my first one. Well, it's not my first one. I did the pilot with MT Homestead, but this is my first episode.
Yeah, we are honored to be here.
And I'm very honored to have you too. You were my first pick. You were my first pick, and there's a couple of others coming up that I want to have done, and I think they're going to do it too. So,
all right.
Jared says, Loose faucet.
Run, Jared, run.
Jared, the only way he's gonna run is right to her.
Oh.
We know Jared liked the loose faucet.
Take your little dog with you too.
I don't know what he was doing to her chickens, but. Oh goodness. I had to get my back to Good Living YouTube channel made. My old gaming stuff. Ooh, awesome. Yes.
That's cool.
I hope I said hi to Lila Peterson. I can't remember, but hi.
Hi.
Hello.
My husband has always wanted
Me to do a vineyard, but it looks like a lot of work. That does look like a lot of work.
Vineyards are a lot of work, but when you have a lot, I mean, if you're going to have some, you might as well have a lot, because it's kind of like making pies. If you're going to make pies, you might as well make 10 of them rather than go through all the mess for one.
So what you're saying is growing grapes is kind of like chicken math. 1 turns into 10 and 10 turns into 30 real quick.
Well, we started out with, I believe, 16, and then we bought 5 more, and then we bought 5 more, and then 10 more. So there was a while there, it just kept growing. I was like, no, no more. I don't know why we don't pull stumps out of the grapes like I used to when I was a kid, but it seems like that's the first couple of years. Go pick up the stumps and the grapes.
Oh.
And there was
like
I'd be walking down the rows with all these stumps in my arms and all the canes catching on the other canes and trying to drag through.
That sounds like some back-breaking work.
I think they just wanted to keep me busy.
Surely Papa wouldn't do that to you.
They used to laugh when I would scream out something that I won't mention. And they used to laugh so hard.
Hey, Jared says, what's the best grapes to grow in the Oklahoma area?
In the Oklahoma area?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too familiar with that region, but I know that Kinfolk grows and loves his muscadines.
Muscadines, yeah.
He talks about his muscadines like those are his gold. So I would imagine muscadines would probably do well there too. I mean, he's Kinfolk is in Georgia, I believe.
Yeah, it's in Georgia.
So it's not really that far, is it? It's probably in that region.
I think we're in zone, what, 6A?
We're in 6A, but Jared would be in 7 because we were in 7 in Sand Springs.
Yeah, he'd be zone 7 then.
So, yeah, because the further south you get, because we're barely in 6B. Barely.
Yeah. So we're right there on the border of 6B and 7A. So.
Yeah. So further south, you could be in 7. So I don't know. What zone are you in?
Oh my God! You know what? I thought it was 5.
5.
Dad, are you there? Tell me what zone we're in.
Okay.
Hey, I have to take this. It's a work call, but
Go ahead. Rusty can cover for you.
Yeah, I can't see any comments, so you'll just have to fill me in.
Oh my gosh. Okie was the soil white grapes. Like in California grapes. Okie is also has the same types of grapes that California does.
Okay.
That's what I got from Linda Peterson. Okie has the soil for the white grapes like California. Okay. I'm telling you, people, I don't read very well. Not under pressure, especially not pressure and out loud.
You're right. It's hard to do a live by yourself, and I've tried it, and I don't care for it. It just there's so much going on.
Let's all pick on Rusty since he can't see the comments.
Go for it.
And that was Jared that said that.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll get him back. I'll just wait till the next tornado's coming and I won't warn him.
Growing zone map. Growing zone map. Do I dare click on that, or is it going to boot me out of this thing? Can I click on links? Do you know?
I don't think you can right now. Otherwise, it'll stop your video.
Yeah. Well, let's not do that.
But yeah, as far as I know, where we're at, like I say, we are barely in zone 6B. I mean, you go like 20 miles south and we're back at 7A. And where Jared and Jason are located at, Shoot Dang Ranch is going to be in that 7A zone. So there's a lot of stuff they can grow there earlier in the year than what we can.
That scared me. I thought we just went out. You still there? You were so still I couldn't tell if you were moving, and we just almost went out.
Oh no, we're still good.
You're cutting in and out.
Is it better if I set up like this to hear me better?
Rachel left, maybe. It's okay. We'll do okay. Don't stop the video. Keep on going. Yeah, MT Homestead was having a lot of problems with their audio tonight. I said, don't pass that over to me. Don't be passing that over to me.
You don't need that.
What's that?
You don't need that. That's what MT was doing.
Chat.
They had such a stutter in theirs tonight that it was crazy.
Yeah. Now you're going all pixelated. I think it'll be better when Rachel comes back.
I do too. She improves everything.
Well,
everything's better with Rachel.
The phone that she's on is separate from what we're doing, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so then that wouldn't have anything to do with it. Unless I don't know. They said just keep going, so.
Yeah, we just keep right on rocking on, man.
Video audio is okay. 9 Acres Farm. Hello.
Hey, what's happening, 9 Acres Farm?
No one has a live chat than me. Service is terrible here. Well, yeah, you're out in the middle of a desert.
Who was that?
Jared. Jared said nobody has a the service that's worse than his.
No, and theirs will get better too. They have things in the works to get good internet out there, so it's just time. They're just waiting for everything to show up.
Yeah, well, they're doing very well. I'm very proud of all of them.
Yes, I don't think you'll find any harder workers than the three of them.
No, not at all. I can't believe they're out there in that heat. I can't take the heat anymore. I've been in it so much in my life that I get overheated really easy now.
Yeah,
I used to go to the markets in the middle of summertime, and that was hot on the blacktop.
Yeah, well, that's why I've been working on building a closet for some people, and they're using up the attic space for the closet, so there's no ventilation in there. And I finally got done today. I just have to take a lot of breaks because it's on the second floor, of course. The bedroom when I started up there was 74 degrees, but by the time I got done, we were already up to 93, and the regular temperature outside was only 80. But
Redbird Farm, I am located in Western New York. I'm sorry, Rusty.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought you were done because it was cutting out.
Yeah.
Yes, Western New York. Below Buffalo.
Below Buffalo.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a 16-hour drive to Shoot Dang, but it ended up being 19. I don't know what we did wrong. I think somehow we ended up on the longer path for a while. You know how when you go into Google Maps or what is that called? Google Maps, and
Yeah.
it shows you the longer, shorter distances. Well, I think somehow we got on part of that longer distance.
Oh, that's never
Someone-
good.
What's that?
I said, that's never good.
No, but I was okay. We had a great time from the time we got in the car all the way to Shoot Dang and back. I have a video that I have not done yet, and it's supposed to be us coming home from Shoot Dang. Now I feel like I shouldn't even put it out because it's time sensitive. But
I wouldn't worry about the time, is because you have to have time to edit everything else on those. So I'd go ahead and put it up because people will still watch it.
Yeah. It was it was 3 weeks ago already. Can you believe that?
No.
2 weeks.
That seems like last week.
No. Well, I put my video that I had while I was at Shoot Dang out Monday morning. I mean, I stayed up all night long Sunday night editing that sucker so I could get it out. And then I think I was a little burned out after that because I put a video out before I left, a video on the way to Shoot Dang, and then a video out on the way home from Shoot Dang.
Yeah, it gets to be a lot.
It was a little bit much, but you know what? I'm really glad I got them out because it worked.
Well, how much did your channel grow going to Shoot Dang?
I came into Shoot Dang with 257 subscribers, and I have, because I still am getting Shoot Dang stuff being watched. Right. I am up to 537 or 538.
538. That's awesome.
Yeah. For having as little subscribers as I had starting out, I think that was a fair amount. Yeah. Some people talk about 1,000, but they probably had 1,000 or 2,000 going into it.
Well, our first meetup that we went to was Jason and the Sawyers put on the first meetup. And when we went, we had a little over 300. And in 2 months, we'd gotten up there right at the 1,000. But Chris, we had an amazing time getting that. I mean, it's been a roller coaster, and it's not a bad roller coaster either. We have enjoyed it, and we enjoyed meeting everybody, creators and subscribers both.
I don't think I've ever experienced an event that I enjoyed more than that.
Yeah.
There was something magical about it, to tell you the truth, because it was so positive. There was nothing but positive. I'm sorry, I forget who it was that went around saying Shoot Dang sucks, trying to get people to, it was like a play on the circumstances.
That's Narrowway Farm.
Yes. Yeah.
He's always doing stuff like that.
I want to say hello to Chris. Chris has been my friend. He's actually left a comment on my very first video, or at least the second video I had out when it was out. So he's been with me the longest of anybody other than family members.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much, Chris. And he always gives me feedback, so that's great. He's been a good friend. 9 Acres Family Farm is in here, I believe.
Yeah, and they're only about 2 hours away from us. And we met Dale and Lisa at Shoot Dang, but we didn't meet them till Sunday morning right before checkout. And we talked to them. I talk to Dale at least once or twice a week.
Treasure Hunter, don't smash it twice. Smashing it twice cancels it out.
Smash it 3 times.
3, you got to do it 3 if you're going to do it 2 times.
Right. And just remember, it doesn't matter if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. A thumb's a thumb, man.
That's right. And a negative comment is a comment too.
Amen.
Those are the ones you just keep going back and forth with. So keep it up, buddy.
No, we don't get very many negative comments. The couple that we've gotten, I just tell them thank you for watching. I don't try.
Somebody put a dislike on every one of my shoot dang videos, but
Really,
and never have I ever had a dislike before that. So somebody's out to get me. One person.
That's all right, because that one person still helps your algorithm.
Yeah, thank you, that one person.
You know who you are.
Keep it up. Start making some comments, buddy. Wow. So this is going a lot. Well, I didn't think it was going to have to go bad, but it's going well. I'm having a good time with this.
Good. And they get easier as you get used to everything. The lives get easier and they get smoother, and you don't have to worry about it.
I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to enjoy this, especially when I'm talking to fine people like you.
Well, thank you. We enjoy it. Now you said, I want you to be on my first live on the episode 1. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it. I mean, to us, that was an honor to be able to just be on here and help you out and visit with everybody.
You're my hoot and holler.
Hoot and holler. If we ever change our name, it's going to have to be Hoot and Holler Homestead.
That's right. And that'll be a big honor to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is there anybody? Okay. Bar Run Forge. Hey, y'all.
Run Forge is in the house. Troy is Bar Run Forge is the one that made us fire poker.
You have a good night. You have a good night, Bar Run Forge.
That's BARRUNFORGE.com.
Am I missing something? That one.
I watch a lot of Troy. I watch a lot of Troy and Eli's videos.
Brian, I love the thumbnail you made for this live tonight, the Vineyard Farmhouse. Thank you, Lazy Days. I actually like it too. It looks very Norman Rockwell.
Yes, it does. And you sent that to me, and I showed Rachel. I said, "This is awesome."
Well, that was that program that everybody's using. You know where you go to the new profile,
right?
Portrait or whatever. I did that. I did one for Ridge Life too for when I have him. I don't know when I'm going to have him, but I had it, so I did it and got it done.
Awesome.
And you know what? I regret not doing that with MT Homesteads because I took pictures of them, but I didn't take pictures of them with me. But I didn't. I thought I don't want to have pictures of me in every one of them. I want pictures of the people and how they came, like who they came with or whatever. I wasn't even thinking that I was going to go live and need it for thumbnails.
Well, you just have to take those pictures and Photoshop yourself into them.
I'll do the creepy ghostly figure in the behind. Like they did with the 3rd grade pictures.
Right.
For school. They had the student and then they had their ghostly profile in the back.
Yeah.
I'll do that and then I'll put everybody. But let's see. Tree Haven said he would be interested in doing this. So I'm sure I'll have him within the next couple of weeks. And who's the other one?
You can be live from the closet.
Yeah. I can go in the closet.
There you go.
Chrissy from the feed that has the feed store.
Yes. Paragon Ridge.
I would like to have them on. She said she would, did she? Yes, I did ask her, and she said I believe she would want to, or she would for me.
Yeah.
We had some really good conversation.
Chrissy and Jeremy are some of the best people. I mean, just genuine, awesome people.
That's all I met was genuine, awesome people.
Yes.
Why I liked it so much.
This whole community's that way. I don't think that there's a single creator or subscriber in this community that's not 100% real.
It's probably because they're so close to God. So many of them are Christians.
Yes. Well, we're right here in Oklahoma. We're in the middle of the Bible Belt. So.
Yep. That's for sure. Treasure Hunter, your YouTube family. Yeah. I really am feeling that. The YouTube family.
Yes.
There's probably other communities out there too. I would like to get involved with people, the makers community, people that just make stuff like furniture and weird stuff, and not weird stuff, but they can work with anything, which would also fit in with our category. The thing of it is our category is so broad. I mean, we have people that are from, farm. I'm a farmer. I feel like I'm kind of on the outskirts of that, but I'm an outside worker. It's all the same.
Right. Well, and like I say, our community is so diverse. I mean, you've got people that like yourself that grew up growing grapes and working outdoors, and then you've got people on the opposite end of the spectrum, like Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaimed. They sold their places in Vegas and moved to Arkansas completely 100% off grid and building it from ground up.
Yes, Simply Life Reclaimed. Why? I know the name. Oh, Country Road Cure. I watched their video today, and that was a time lapse on what happened and what they did and what they went through to get to where they are.
Yeah, the 1 year time lapse.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was an amazing video. I loved it. They did that very well. I love the editing in it and everything.
Yeah. Anthony spends a lot of time. He's very meticulous with his editing.
Yeah.
And he spends a lot of time on every video. And you can tell the difference between his editing and mine, because I do my editing on my phone and it's like, yep, good enough.
You do fine, Rusty. I saw you doing your P's on your what is that called? What kind of wire fence is that called?
On the hog panels?
Hog panels. Yeah, it made me think about how I wanted some raw peas.
Yes.
I love raw peas.
Yes. I went out today and picked a little bit of spinach and had it with my lunch.
Okay. I watched all these good people 4 years and a half. Oh, a year and a half for starting a channel. They are all great people. Well, yes, they are. Redbird Farm.
Brenda's another one from Redbird Farm. She is just an amazing woman. We finally got to meet her at a meetup down in southern Oklahoma last year. And we missed the actual meetup, but we got to go to a concert to meet up with Chrissy and Jeremy for Paragon. And Brenda was still there, so we got to hang out with her a little bit. That was the first time we got to meet her.
That was dumb. I should have said some stuff when Jared was in here. It would have been a perfect opportunity to tell him how great of a inspiration their family is to others to start channels, because I mean, I had watched the Crocker family for at least 2 years before I started, maybe even 3 years, all the way back when they were doing the egg challenge.
Oh yeah.
And or when they were looking at shed houses and going through the tours and stuff like that.
Oh, you're doing the shed to houses before they did Jared's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jason will sit there in front of the camera and talk about inspiring things and how you just got to get out there and do what you want to do and just do it. And that was partially what helped me to get my channel started, that I had been, taking forever to get started because I wanted to do it probably about 6 years ago. And I finally just did it.
You finally had to jump.
Well, what else was I going to do? Well, not what else was I going to do.
Right. I know what you mean.
I mean, I thought about it forever. I might as well jump on it and do it.
Right. Well, our daughter's the one that got us started. She said that she was going to start a YouTube channel and you can make money and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, you can't make money on YouTube. And they finally showed us, and then her and her husband were going to start one, and then they didn't, but they talked us into, well, yeah, we'll try it, And honestly, we thought, yeah, we'll have some family that doesn't live anywhere close to us. They'll watch a few videos here and there. That way they can kind of keep up with what's going on. It just exploded.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read a couple of messages so I don't ignore.
Yeah, totally.
What is my favorite color for a hat? And that was Rebecca Davis. Oh, Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca.
Okay.
What is my favorite color? Well, I like navy blue or hunter green, dark green. I've seen that. Didn't you guys get hats like not too long ago from, was that her?
Yes, Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn.
Those were nice hats.
Oh, I'm telling you, they're going to be amazing this winter because they are good, thick, heavy hats.
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching it, and because she got a purple one and you got what? I can't remember. Green?
I got red.
Oh, you got red.
Yeah.
And I told you to switch them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Watching the Crockers for 2 years and 5 months now.
Yeah.
Only 2 years and 5 months? What have you been doing, Treasure Hunter? Crockers have been on I think they've been on for at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I know they did some early stuff. I know they did some early stuff, probably even earlier than that, like 2013.
Yeah, when it started out, it was the Crockers. The Crockers channel started out. It was Jason, Jared, and Jaylena.
There you go. MT Homestead says, Touched by Yarn makes the best knitted hats. They sure do look like the best knitted hats. And hello there, MT Homestead. They were in here in the beginning. I think they're probably still having trouble with their computer. And okay, I think I remember watching Jason Jerry in the shop building things that they first started. Yep. That's what I was just talking about. Simply Jan is when they were making, can't remember what he made. I think he made a table or something for barbecuing and stuff like that. That was Jared. I don't even know where they were staying at that time because it was before the shed to house. Must have been their parents. Unless they had a place together before that.
I think they had a place together before that because where the shed the house is at was it's probably 5 or 6 hours away from mom and dad's.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's why I didn't realize they lived that far away. The parents.
Yeah, and the parents where they're at now, their parents are about 11 hours away. So
Yeah.
I just know that because we got to visit them last time we were in Corpus. So
Oh yeah, that's cool.
yeah, we reached out to George and Melanie, and we got to meet them for lunch one day while we were down there. So
Yeah, that would have been nice to meet them, but I understand that it was for their circumstances and stuff. It was just too far of a drive right now.
yes.
But that's okay. Hopefully next year they'll come. I know I'm going next year. I don't care if I have to ride I don't know. I don't care what I have to ride in on to get there. I'll get there because
I understand.
that's definitely a great experience. And it'll even be better next time because I'll know more people by then and be more connected.
And that does make a difference. The first one that Rachel and I went to, we didn't know hardly anybody. And we got to really get involved in the community that way. I didn't know Jason at all. I'd seen a bunch of his videos, but I actually got to meet him at the after party and got to stand around, got to hang out with him about an hour, just he and I talking one-on-one. Of course, that was like 4 o'clock in the morning, but we got to hang out and visit a little bit and really struck up that friendship there.
Yeah, I had a couple of moments with Daniel and Jason, and that was great. In fact, when Papa and I got up in the morning, I think it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock, we went down to get some coffee before we took off that Sunday morning, and we got a chance to sit down next to them and talk to them for a little bit. It was nice. There was nobody else there.
Right?
Well, no. That's not true. Treehouse. Tree Haven was there. Jess. And his wife. I wish we had stayed a little longer and probably hung around the lunch or the breakfast hall or whatever you want to call it, because maybe we would have been able to say goodbye to more people, but we really needed to get on the road. We had a long drive ahead of us, and we wanted to try to get a third of the way there. And then, so we broke it up into 3 drivings, three days.
Yeah.
We stopped, I believe, in Indianapolis or just outside of it. And then we went to southern Columbus, Ohio. And that's my dad got to see an old friend that he had from when he was a child.
Oh, wow.
Through to high school. And I also got to see one of my friends. We were right in the right spot for both of us to see somebody. So I spent the day with my friend, and we went out and did some video stuff, which that's all that stuff is in this video that I need to put out. So people get to see that. My dad's friend, a childhood friend, they consider each other brother and sister. They were so close. And her daughter makes these amazingly beautiful cakes. So I'm going to be showing that too.
Awesome.
And my friend, he does barn quilts. And if anybody's who is on my Vineyard Farmhouse Facebook group, you can see his artwork on there, and he does beautiful barn quilts. And he showed me some of those while I was there. Speaking of the Vineyard Farmhouse group, anybody who's interested in that it's not on it yet, get on there, because I allow people to show their YouTube videos. And it's growing. I mean, I've gotten up to 350 members on that.
Wow, and that's awesome.
I mean, it's not big yet, but I think it'll get bigger. And
yeah, it'll keep growing.
and that's exposure for you. And that's basically what I started the group for. I want people on YouTube to get themselves exposed to the whole community, and do it. Just do it.
Yes. And you were talking earlier, Brian, about being in the different communities. It's been probably about a year and a half ago, we received a message from Van Life with Gina, and she had us come on her live one night, and it was one of those things that she'd been watching us, and we've got to where we watch a lot of her stuff. We watch a lot of the van life stuff and the RVing, and everybody. That's the cool part about YouTube community, is it's not like, oh well, you're homesteading or you're RV or you're gaming. It's YouTube, and everybody's going for the same goal, and we're all supporting each other.
Our community takes in just about everybody's channels. I mean, there really isn't anything that doesn't fit our community, to tell you the truth. I mean, art related stuff and van life and RVers and people who go off-roading. There's farmers and homesteaders and animal people who love animals like you. You know, we even had a lot of animals. I mean, at certain points throughout the 40 years that we've been here, I mean, we had 100 chickens at one time, and we had geese and ducks. And that was just a time period that probably a few years that we did that.
Right.
We've had a goat, we've had a pig. So I guess I fit in here more than I thought we did. I understand. Oh, yeah. I understand it.
You know, we've got the animals, and like you say, I've done mechanic stuff. We've done house flipping, cooking, sewing. I mean, we just do a little bit of everything. And that's what I think is unique about our community, is everybody talks about their life and what they're doing in their life. And that makes a big difference.
9 Acres Family Farms. Yes, we cut the cable about 6 years ago, and I do not regret it one bit. All I watch is YouTube. All of it. All of everything I watch is YouTube. I hardly even use the Hulu or the Netflix either. I mean, we have them, but my parents watch that more than I do. But I'm almost 100% YouTube. I mean, I've got to keep up with my friends.
Exactly.
And I'm kind of doing a horrible job of it, because there's no way you can watch all these channels faithfully.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm horrible about, I listen to a lot more than I get to watch, because I'll have my headphones in and I'll start a video and I just listen to whatever's playing. And so I don't get a chance to like or comment very often. But if I'm working or I'm out in the garden mowing the yard, I like to listen while I'm mowing the yard too. And I know some people drive by on the road and think I'm crazy as a loon, because I'll be out there just laughing. I can't see what everybody's doing, but I can hear the comment. You hear them talking, and I just enjoy it. Like I say, get to know what everybody's up to.
Yes, Treasure Hunter. We cast it to our television as well. All the time. I rarely ever watch videos on my phone or anything like that.
I'm back.
You're back. Oh, and we're not buffering it. I mean, I forgot about that, but we were buffering because you left.
Oh no, I was putting out fires. It's like this. Be a boss, they said. It'll be fun, they said. But it's never fun. It's never, like, you get the phone calls, it's never fun. It's never fun. Nobody ever just wants to call just to chit chat.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys do in your present jobs.
I work at a level D girls' home. So we are the only level D girls' home in the state of Oklahoma. We house developmentally disabled young ladies between the ages of 13 and 17. So I have I have 8 girls in my ward. I'm an administrative assistant. So yeah, so we have 8 girls, and they all have challenges, but they're awesome. They're awesome girls. At the end of the day, they're just teenage girls. They have all the cattiness, just like any teenage girl. But I don't know. They're just awesome. Awesome kids.
I think my chair fell.
And I am permanently disabled.
Oh,
So
thank you, Papa.
I'm on disability, so I do a lot of odd jobs. I was working part-time at the local feed store, but that got to be a little bit too much for me, so I stepped back from that, and I'm focusing more on the homestead and picking up little odd jobs here and there.
Yeah, and you do YouTube. That's a work. That's a job.
YouTube.
Which one of you?
Take care of the homestead, and we've done everything like flipping houses and lawn care, and I was a banker for 12 years. I mean,
Wow. Based on what I see about you guys work hard. What? Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like we work that hard. You also said, "Oh, I see how hard y'all work," because we were like, "Pick that picture in the hammock."
That's me listening. MT Homestead. What's that about? Did I miss something? What did I miss? That sounds like it's part of something else.
I'm in top chat. Hold on.
Watch. No matter what. Well, you know what? That's true, Beth. When I get to the point where I know the YouTuber or the creator well enough, I don't care what they're doing. I'll watch them because I want to see them.
That's how we are.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of YouTube.
Well, that's what I was telling you. I listen a lot more than I get to watch, so I don't get to comment or like. And
well, you're still watching, and that counts.
That's right. That video is still rolling. I might not be able to see it.
Rachel, okay. I don't want to totally ignore these. Rusty said he listened and doesn't necessarily comment much. That's what I have been doing. I listen a lot while I do things, but I don't always comment. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good, MT Homestead or Terry. I know that's Terry behind that sign.
Yes, it is.
Oh, our cabin in the woods.
Our cabin in the woods. Evening.
Evening. Our cabin's in the woods. Okay, somebody refresh my. Oh, I know who that is. They had the dog, right?
Yes, they had the big, beautiful husky.
Yeah, that was a beautiful dog.
Yes.
I enjoyed meeting them too.
Yep. I happened to be sitting outside Saturday morning waiting on our McDonald's to be delivered when they walked across the street from their room. And he said, if you look over there, you can see the dog looking out the window. And you could. The dog had pulled the curtain open and sticking his head out the window watching them.
You had McDonald's delivered?
Yes. Uber Eats.
I never even thought of doing something like that.
We didn't get up in time to go downstairs for breakfast, so we had to order in.
Listen, I didn't even get up in time to go down for lunch almost. And the only reason I went down is because Russ came up and said, look, they gave you a t-shirt. You got to come down. Okay, fine.
Well, I walk in any place, and if I'm by myself, they're like, where's Rachel?
But they do the same thing to me. Where's Rusty? Where's Rusty? Oh, goodness. Okay, Kevin Wood says, "Yep, that's us."
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna check the chat a little bit here for a second. I like to try to at least get something from everyone.
Yeah.
And I think I have. I think Relate to Homestead. I watch you because I want to grow.
You guys are matching stuff. That's right. Kind of like you and Mike.
That's right.
I'm sorry. What did I just miss?
Terry said that we were a matching set. And Rachel said, yeah, just like her and Mike.
Charles Stone says, yes, waking up some mornings can be hard.
Yes.
That's another thing that I love about the people I've met is their relationships are strong.
Oh, yes.
Yours and Rusty's is strong, and I could see it. You didn't even have to say much. I could see it. It's just,
Right.
it's just the way you guys look at each other, and you're always. I'm sure you have your spats.
No.
Never.
Never. We never have had a spat.
Papa and I never argue.
Never.
We're just this happy father and son team. And Empty Homestead. They're an amazing couple.
Yeah, definitely.
And so Jared and Daniel and yeah, a lot of them.
And honestly, I don't think there can be enough nice said about Mike and Terry at Empty Homestead.
No, you know, and they were so kind. They did the pilot with me, and they helped. I mean, it was mostly about saying, well, look at the screen over here and do this, and you can, this is how this works. And people were watching us do that. We figured we might as well be live if we're going to be on it. So that's
right.
It was all practice stuff, but I felt very welcome to their help. They were very helpful.
Brenda says, at least no spats you won, right, Rusty?
That's right.
And then Jan said, Rusty, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Hey, Jan, you stay out of this.
Oh, Terry said, "Aww."
What?
Jan says, Rusty fights with me so he doesn't have to fight with Rachel. Thanks, Jan. Take one for the team, Chica.
If you guys laugh as hard as you do with each other, I wonder how much you yell at each other.
There's something said about people that laugh a lot. People that laugh a lot are passionate people. So that means they're passionate in everything they do. They're passionate in their work ethic. They're passionate in every aspect, including fights. So fights are pretty passionate.
So they don't happen very often, but when they do, look out.
We should sell tickets.
I bet you get in fights and then laugh about it afterwards.
Maybe eventually.
See, eventually, but not usually right away.
That's what Papa and I'll do. If we get into an argument, we'll just one of us will start laughing and then it's over.
Yeah.
We kind of can do that. Like instead of saying let's end this, I'll just start laughing, or he'll start.
I want y'all to come on live with us. Cool.
Sweet.
Who's that? Oh,
Tree
Tree in here. That's the first time I saw him. Did you just get here?
I don't know.
I think he's been here.
Brenda said Jan puts Rusty to work.
She's a slave driver.
Let's see how long he's been here.
12 stones. He said, I wonder how much of that laughing is more at each other than with each other.
He's
been in here for a little bit, but not that long.
I give Rachel plenty to laugh at.
Oh, whatever. My favorite is to watch him out the window because he'll talk to himself, but he doesn't just talk to himself. He's animated when he talks to himself. I love it. I just sit there and watch it.
Well, then you've got to do a tape on that. You got to record it.
No, because then he'll record me when I don't know it.
Oh, then you could do it. Then you could just go back and forth. You can make it look like you're talking to each other.
Our KT says it takes a lot to upset me, but if I get there, it can take 24 hours to cool off. Woo!
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Tomorrow
And that's
night.
not me. I get mad, I blow up, and I'm done.
Done and over it.
Okay. In Tree Haven, you're going to be on tomorrow night live. Are you right after Ridge Life?
You'll have to get them in the closet with you.
That closet's gonna be awful full.
Hey, we'll be live from the closet tomorrow night.
Well,
That'd be so funny, Rachel. You should live mic him while he's talking to himself outside. You know what I was thinking? More like bad lip reads. You and the NFL bad lip reads. I'll just make stuff up.
You want to see your subscriber level go in? Throw those a couple of times. I'll promote them.
Dan told Brenda, I don't want to see Rusty with idle hands. That's right. Idle hands do the devil's work. Rusty, get to work.
I don't ever get to sleep.
Okay, everybody. 9 p.m. Oh, that would be Central Time. Tree Haven is going to do a live in the closet. So
R3KT says, my name is Rachel too. Cool. There's another Rachel.
and that'll be right after Ridge Life.
Right after Go Ridge Life. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That will be cool beans.
Cool beans, cool beans.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, Tree Haven. I gotta have you within the next 2 weeks on this show.
Ooh.
Yep. Hey, amazing framer. Oh, it jumped. I can't. Where did it go?
I remember those summer markets on the blacktop.
Vineyard Farmhouse. Hey there. Is Paco the pup? Where is Paco the pup? He is in the house. I'm out in the barn.
Oh my gosh, do it, Rachel. Ad-lib a video with Rusty talking to you.
It's closest to the router. The other day I did it in my house and all it did is buffer.
Oh no.
No.
Well, when I was with MT Homestead, it wasn't the whole time. It was probably for about the first 10 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was, my side was really grainy. Theirs looked fine for some reason.
Yeah.
But I'm out in the barn. This is where I did the interview and it worked very well. So I figured I better get out here.
There you go.
And part of the time we found out if people tell us our video is grainy, it's lighting. So we've got two lights in here, and if we have just one on, everybody says it's really grainy, so we have to turn the other one on, and it clears up the picture. So,
okay, everybody, amazing framer. He frames houses every single day, and you need to go check his channel out. He's from Canada, and it's amazing what he does. He works in the cold and the heat and everything. Something I wouldn't want to do, but he does a great job on it. Man, if he was any closer, I'd have him frame my barn.
Live from the barn. Tree Haven says, I want Rusty and Rachel to come to the house, bring tamales, eat tamales, then go live from the closet. I think we can. Oh, depends on how many tamales we eat.
I want to know who's making the tamales.
Amazing Framer says, oh, thanks, Brian. We're going to go check you out, Amazing Framer, when we get off of here.
Yes.
Yes, Amazing Framer. You've got to go and get on my The Vineyard Farmhouse Facebook group.
Okay.
and share your videos.
Yeah, share your videos with us, because that's definitely a way to get them out there for everybody to see and know who you are.
He's not in our community. I mean, he doesn't know anything about our community, but he should, because he would love it.
Tree Haven has the closet for all you get the barn.
You are doing a great job. And
Good
everyone,
Good night, Terry.
hope all.
We're gonna have to get off of here pretty quick too.
Well, thank you very much, Terry. Terry and Mike, I am so sorry that your live feed was bad on you. You have a good night and sleep well. Thank you for your help.
It's after 10 for us,
I was just going to tell you that.
and we're gonna have to go here because 5 o'clock comes really early. But we have had so much
Yes,
fun. Well,
thank you.
the little bit of time I got to be on your live, we've had so much fun.
Yes, I've had a good time.
Didn't even disappear.
Huh?
It was awesome. I thank you so much for being on my first scheduled live chat.
Oh my gosh, it was our honor. It
Yes.
was amazing. Thank you so much for inviting us. You know, we've never really done this before, have we? We've been on Raquel.
We were on with Raquel, rolling with Raquel, and we were also on with Van Life with Gina.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we've only ever done this twice, ever been on anybody else's live. So I mean, we were honored you asked. So
Well,
thank you so much.
Accepted. And you should do this more often, because I might have people who are subscribed to my channel that aren't even in the community. So
Right.
like Amazing Framer. You need to go check out Rusty and Rachel's channel, Robertson's Belly Makers.
We'd love to have you, and just be prepared for a lot of craziness.
You know.
So I will be watching all your stuff like I have been since I found out about you guys. It's been great having you on here, and we will have you on here again after a while.
After a while.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan, man.
In other words, I would definitely like to do this again.
Absolutely.
Definitely. You guys are too funny. Hoot and holler.
Hoot and holler.
Everybody's saying good night, Frank. That's our bird, Frank.
So let's take a moment to say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Good night, guys.
Yes.
Devil Dog. I didn't even read anything on Devil Dog yet. Well, you guys can go, and I'm going to look at the chat for a little tiny bit and say hi to everybody and good night.
Okay. Thank you, Lazy Days, for sharing our link.
Yes, thank you.
Good night.
Thank you guys, everybody, for coming in and showing Brian some love and showing us some love. And we will look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.
Bye,
Okay.
y'all. God bless.
Strangers. Wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to get addicted to this. Let's see. I want to say goodnight to Tree Haven and 9 Acres Family Farm and 12 Stones Ranch. Lazy Days, thank you so much. You are my moderator. I have MT Homestead is, I haven't set her up yet. I guess I have to do it when I can get it on YouTube. I can make her a moderator. And Devil Dog, thank you for your service. R3K T. That jumped on me. Good night, all. Well, good night. R3KT. And if you're still in here, Amazing Framer, good night. Good night, Simply Jan. Good night to everybody I missed. Thank you for showing up in my first live feed or live chat. It was a great time. And I'll have to come up with a saying that ends this out at some point. But for right now, I'm going to say goodnight. See you next week, Wednesday night after MT Homestead.